When the first Mount & Blade was released, I wasn't really that impressed by it. But now Untitled Worlds have released Mount & Blade Warband, for some reason I've changed my mind. I'm not really sure if that's because, well, if it's just a good upgrade to the original game, or because I've matured and become a better person. I definitely doubt that it's the latter, but one can always hope. Let's just get the bad stuff about Mount & Blade out of the way. First of all, the graphics, well, they look dated and they just look old. The character models are a bit wonky, the animations are pretty weird, and the world map, it still looks like absolute crap. But here's the thing. Don't let that stop you from really exploring Mount & Blade Warband, because when you give it a proper chance, it's actually one of the deeper games released in a long time. You have all the freedom in the world. If you've been waiting for a good open-ended role-playing / strategy game ever since Morrowind, I know a lot of people out there have done, you definitely have that here in Mount & Blade Warband. You want to be a wandering adventurer together with his pack of soldiers? Go ahead. You want to be a robber baron? Go ahead. You want to be a peaceful trader and just spend your time dodging all the bandits that roam the world? Feel free. That's the kind of game that Mount & Blade Warband is. And a big part of this is, of course, the battles. They're kind of hard to explain, but I'd say it's more or less like, take one of those battles from the Total War series, and then just pop yourself down there in third person and try to stay alive while trying to command your troops the best you can. It's really detailed, it's really a lot of fun, it's incredibly intense, especially when we're talking up to 200 characters on each side, and that's when it goes kind of crazy. One of the big new things in Warband compared to the original game is multiplayer, and that just takes the battles from the single player campaign and pits you and your friends against the enemy. Kind of set up like a good old-fashioned first-person shooter, actually, with dedicated servers, and you can create your own servers and games and stuff like that. Kind of things that people are trying to get from Blizzard and from Infinity Ward these days. Anyway, the multiplayer is a quick and dirty affair. It's, well, you'll get killed a lot, and it really brings out all the good things from the single player battles. So you can really feel the weight of the horse either beneath you or on top of you when you get ridden down. And, well, I die a lot. I'll just confess, I die a lot. I get it. I have a tendency to, my head attracts arrows, so I have a tendency to end up with an arrow through the eye. Anyway, you have good old death matches, you got the sieges and stuff like that. So the multiplayer is a big part of Warband, and it's also a lot of fun. It actually beats out a lot of the first-person shooters I've been playing online over the last couple of years. With that said, it should be noted that if a big AAA studio decided to make a game like Mount & Blade Warband, well, they'd probably beat Tale Worlds at their own game. But the thing is that nobody does games like this anymore, except Tale Worlds and except Paradox Interactive. And if nothing else, they really deserve a praise to take such a popular but also so very difficult genre to get right and actually nail it. So thumbs up to you guys, you've done an amazing job. And well, with that, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna practice how to dodge arrows better.